Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into your June tarot reading. This will be a 8-card spread. Let's throw out some cards here, Cancer, and see what's going on for you in the month of June in general, overall. Okay. Okay, I feel like there's a lot you'll be thinking about or going through potentially. Now, I don't know if this is around a relationship. Oftentimes the Two of Cups can indicate twin flame soulmate loves. So it can be around a twin flame union of some kind that you may be having around you. Now, for those of you who are in an existing relationship or business collaboration, I feel like there's something happening here with the Fool card and the Five of Pentacles. And I think it's to do with this person and the connection. Now, it may be in Aries, you've got Leo, but I think with the Fool and the Five of Pentacles, there's something that needs to be sorted out here. Now, I don't know if it's something that you have done, Cancer, or something that someone has done to you, but it's caused an energy or a feeling of neglect between one of you or both of you. It could be that you've also neglected something here. I mean, I don't know if this is to do with health, if this is to do with finance, maybe something in the physical realm. You might have neglected something, and you're going to see that neglect. You're going to see that neglect evidenced in the month of June somehow. You're going to feel the feelings of it. They might not be very pleasant here, Cancer, but there's something that you need to feel it, because that's how you're going to come into that Four of Cups energy. I also feel like some of you are having a realization about something happening in your life that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And it could be a person, it could definitely be a relationship with the Two of Cups, a partnership or friendship, but I think it's going to take you this experience, this Three of Cups experience of happiness or moment of feeling ecstatic, that you're going to come into that realization or that epiphany, because you have the Hand of God here. So I often associate that with there's a big reason. There's a reason why you feel the way you do, Cancer. And pay attention to why you are feeling the way you are, because I think it has a lot to do with whatever this is, this contributing factor that's making you happy and making you feel overjoyed. But there could be a reconnection or an event of some kind with the Three of Cups coming up for some of you, and you might be bumping into someone unexpectedly. I also feel for some of you Cancers, you might be restarting something with someone. There could be a reunion here, because the Page of Wands is a very lustful energy. It could be someone lusting after you. Page of Wands doesn't really hesitate to say his emotions. So there is someone here who's very confident in what they have to say to you, Cancer. Now, someone's possibly ready to disclose something here, to reveal it to you, to shed light, to shine light on it. A lot of communication coming forward here with the Virgo. Whether or not you are dealing with one, Virgo energy is highly analytical, all about communication, reflection, and both these figures are figures of solitude. But I'm wondering that something may happen here. I feel like the Fool in this courtly deck, there were two Fools in the medieval age. There was the natural Fool, and then you had the court gesture. So it was either people that were actually impaired, genuinely impaired, and people made fun of them or used them for entertainment purposes, or it was the court gesture, people that were employed to be a little bit stupid. So, the Fool with the Hermit. I feel like with the Fool, there's a situation, there's something that'll happen, but I think it's unintentional. I don't think it was planned. And you might see this come to light sometime in June. I think because he's meeting with the Page of Wands, I feel like it is possibly around a fire sign, or it is possibly in regards to relocation, moving, lustful connections, romance, everything that the Page of Wands represents, and the Fool's coming right into it here. So it might be the first time you do something like this. The Fool can be Aries, being the first of the zodiac. So I don't know if this is something that'll happen here, that you're a little bit... It's almost like you didn't intend for this to happen. I think, Cancer, there's a part of you that never intended for something to happen. And I think that realization or that epiphany could be happening in June, because your perspective is changing. You're doing some deep contemplation about things. I don't know if it's that you never intended to meet this person, you never intended to fall in love, you never intended to really go ahead with this business deal. Maybe this is something to do with a family business or money or career. You never sort of... I think it's unintentional. That's the word that sort of comes to mind when I think of this scenario playing out. So I think there's something here that you never intended to happen, Cancer, but it happened anyway, or it will happen anyway. And I think you just have to gauge the situation as it progresses. You might be fearful. There might be a lot of risks. You may feel the Fool in this situation, but I think you're being drawn to it. I really do. I think it's important to take initiative and hone in on that, because that's what the Leo does. The Lion up here takes initiative, approaches things head on. It is what it is. And I think a lot of you have to, I don't know if this is acceptance, if you're needing acceptance in a situation, or you just have to go the way that you're being guided. You have to follow that. I think there's a reason why. And I think if this is you as the Cups coming up, it can bring you happiness here. But I wonder, on the other side of the spectrum, I mean, they're two very different things. There's loneliness and feeling neglect, but on the other side, it's completely different. It's happiness, it's bliss, it's understanding, it's divine blessings. So I don't know which one you need to feel before you get to the other. But look, there could be changes around the family, home, or even living situations, travel opportunities, even a foreign or distant lover coming in. A long distance romance that may be forming around you during this time. So I think that's likely for a lot of you. But these cards are standing out to me. These two in particular. Maybe you're still experimenting. Maybe there's some trial and error that needs to happen in whatever this is, a friendship, a love connection. It can be involving one or more other people. But I feel like there's a newness. I don't know if this is this, Cancer, or this is this. You're ready to pack your bags and leave. I don't see a massive exodus. I do see that the Fool wants to embark on a journey, but I'm not seeing an actual Five of Swords, the Death card, and actually cutting off or leaving something behind. I think it's more this. But proposals are likely, unions are likely, or commitments could be forming, and unions coming together in a very powerful way with that sort of twin flame energy. Soulmate twin flame energy here, Cancer. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out for you in June. But I do want to thank you for watching. It does mean a lot, Cancer. I hope this has been very, very helpful.